Would you like to know how to make this delicious, creamy bacon and mushroom pasta? If yes, then keep on watching. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button before you leave. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me once again. As you guys can see by the title, today we have a cook with me video. For those of you who don't know, your girl's a bit of a master chef or whatever, so I will be making a delicious, delectable, scrumptiously tasty, creamy bacon and mushroom pasta. And if you decide to make it too, please let me know in the comments how it goes. Alright, so without further ado, let's get straight into the ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe. So for the pasta, you are going to need mushrooms, some parsley for decoration, some spring onion, some diced bacon, or you can use normal bacon if you have the energy to chop it up yourself, and of course some macaroni. For the sauce, you are going to need flour, milk, cooking butter, roast garlic sauce, fresh cream, and cheese. We didn't have any cooking butter, so I just used margarine, but it is definitely better to use cooking butter. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to boil your pasta. I like to use boiling water when boiling pasta, just so that it is quicker and I don't have to wait for the water to boil first before the pasta starts cooking. You can boil your pasta for 8 to 12 minutes until it becomes the texture that you would like it. While your pasta is boiling, you want to add 1 tablespoon of oil, just so that the pasta does not stick together in the pot. You also want to add a bit of salt, for some flavor. I just shake it until my ancestors tell me to stop, because it is what it is. So the spices that you're going to need for this recipe is white pepper, pasta spice, salt, and oil. Oil, of course, is not a spice, but I realized that I didn't put it in the initial ingredients. Anyways, so while your pasta is boiling, you can start to chop up your other ingredients, which is your mushroom, your spring onion, and your parsley. Once that's chopped, you can also just grate your cheese, just so that when you make the sauce, you don't have to now start grating cheese and all of that. So now we are going to fry the bacon while we wait for the pasta to boil. Don't forget to keep checking your pasta just in case it's done. Once it's done, you are going to drain and rinse it so that you can remove all the starch. I'm actually not entirely sure that's what rinsing the pasta does, so don't quote me on it, but I think that's what it does. And then once your bacon is cooked, you can transfer it to the pot where you're going to mix all the ingredients together and start to cook your mushroom and onion in the same pot, so that it gets the flavor of the bacon and it's just more tasty. You can also add some crushed garlic for some more flavor, and while that's cooking, we can start to make the sauce. So the first thing that you're going to do is melt some butter in a pot and then add some flour to make like a paste in the pot. And then once you've made a paste, you can add some milk. In terms of the measurements, I really was winging it here, but you can also freestyle it. If you see that it is too watery, then add more flour, and if it is too solid, I guess, then you add more butter in terms of the paste. Once the paste is fine, then you of course add some milk and just keep stirring. While it's cooking, you are going to add your spices, so you can add some salt, some white pepper or black pepper, whatever your preference, and the pasta spice. Be mindful though not to add too much of the pasta spice, because it is quite flavorful and too much just won't do. Then while it's cooking, you are going to add some cheese, and as you can see, the sauce is going to start to thicken, and that's how you know it is, it's cooking, it's happening. Once the sauce is still cooking, you can add the roast garlic sauce, and of course you're just going to add that and then just keep mixing. you will see that your sauce will start to become thick, and if it is too thick for your liking, if you want like a thinner consistency, you can always add some more milk. Once it's still cooking, you're also going to add some fresh cream. This just makes it more creamy, more delicious. And once your mushroom and onion is done cooking, you can also add it to the pot where we are going to mix everything together. So now that everything is cooked and looking delicious, obviously the last step is to mix everything together. When I mix everything for the pasta, I really like to do it in sections. So I'll just put a bit of the pasta at a time and a bit of the sauce at a time, and then just keep adding. This is just so that the ratio of like pasta to other ingredients is okay, because you don't want to have too much pasta and not enough mushroom and bacon, or too much sauce and not enough pasta, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just like to mix it in batches so that I can figure out the perfect ratio for the dish. Doesn't that look good? Anyways, once you've mixed it to your liking, of course you are going to serve and enjoy. Don't forget to add the parsley though. Like I mentioned in the beginning, it's for decoration. I don't know, something about it just makes the dish look better, more presentable, more MasterChef, you know what I mean? And yeah, this is the final product. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be making this dish, and if you do, how did it turn out? And yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.